ओके तो वेलकम बैक गाइस टू माय चैनल एंड आज हम लोग खेल रहे हैं गेंशिन इम्पैक्ट आर्कॉन क्वेस्ट 5.1 का एंड ये उसका पार्ट 2 है। पिछले पार्ट में हम लोग जीलोलेन से मिल चुके हैं एंड हम लोग उससे भी मिल चुके हैं, मैं जिसका नाम अभी भूल गया हूँ। एंड हम लोग को ऑर्डरॉन को ढूंढने के लिए जाना है फिलहाल अभी। तो चलो मैं नाम कैसे भूल जाता हूँ। ऑर्डरॉन को कहाँ ढूंढने जाना था हम लोग को? हाँ यहाँ पे था। चलिए आरटीपी कर लेते हैं। देखते हैं गाइस इस वाले आर्कॉन क्वेस्ट में हम लोगों को क्या क्या नई नई चीज़ें पता चलती हैं एंड आई एम वेरी एक्साइटेड। ओके चलो गाइस लेट्स गो। दौड़ के जाना होगा सर। कितना दूर है? अच्छा यहाँ से हम लोग इन्वेस्टिगेट करना होगा टूटे हुए ब्रिज से। कुछ मिलेगा क्या यहाँ पे? क्लू देखते हैं। मैं इसका नाम भूल गया
This is the spot.
सिटाली।
An eyewitness claimed to have seen Auroron speaking to some Fatui soldiers here.
Oh.
I don't know how much you're willing to believe me, but Auroron really is a good kid. I see no reason why he'd suddenly get involved with the Fatui.
देखो यार मेरे को तो ऐसा लगता नहीं कि भाई कोई बच्चा इन्वॉल्व होगा, मतलब फटुई के साथ। शायद वो किडनैप हो गया, वो मेरे को नहीं पता। मेरे को तो लगता है कि दूसरा ही है, क्योंकि हम लोगों को जो कैरेक्टर दिखाया गया था, मतलब दिखाया तो नहीं गया था स्क्रीन पे, बट आवाज सुन के तो कोई बड़ा कैरेक्टर लगा था।
I'm convinced that what the witnesses saw was actually the Fatui coercing him, or perhaps trying to extract information. However,
मैं भी वही सोच रहा हूँ।
I doubt anyone would believe me, given there are no signs of a fight.
Didn't Kamich say that she's a big name in Natlan? Feels kind of weird to see her so frustrated and helpless like this.
अरे कोई बात नहीं यार, हम लोग हैं तो हम लोगों ने कितने बड़े-बड़े लोगों की मदद की है।
Auroron? Well, he was left at the side of the road as an infant, and the people of the tribe took him in.
Actually,
you could say that everyone had a hand in raising him.
कर रहे इसके बालों के साथ नहीं अटैच्ड है।
He learned a lot from us, and once he reached adulthood, he built himself a house out in the countryside.
Oh,
he spends most of his days growing vegetables and raising aphids, living off of what he harvests from the garden.
हो सकता है probably.
He's always been such a good kid. He would even get his friends to deliver whole bags of fresh produce to my place.
अगर इतना ही अच्छा है तो बुरा क्यों बन गया वो?
Oh well, let's keep looking. He can answer all of our questions once we find him. He's been raising phlogiston aphids for a long time, and since they were disturbed, they secreted a special type of phlogiston. We can use that substance to track his movements. Let's follow the phlogiston trail.
Okay.
Huh? What trail? Paimon doesn't see anything.
लगता है elemental side use कर रहा है।
Oh right. I forgot your eyes don't naturally perceive such things. Here, give me your hand.
अरे ट्रैवलर के पास तो है एबिलिटी यार। या ये कोई दूसरा मतलब एबिलिटी है जो ये हम लोगों को देगी? यार हम लोगों को पावर दे रही है ये।
How about now?
What do you see?
अरे पाइमोन को नहीं दिया, खाली मेरे को दिया। अच्छा अभी दिख रहा है मेरे को। ओके दिस इज डिफरेंट फ्रॉम एलिमेंटल साइड।
Paimon can see it now too!
That's right. I used a spell to temporarily transfer a portion of my senses to you. For a short while, you'll be able to see the phlogiston too.
Wow, you can even share your senses with us? First time Paimon's heard anything like that.
It requires a very rare spell that most people aren't adept at. But don't worry, it's a cinch for me. Between the two of you, it seems the traveler's senses are a bit stronger than Paimon's.
Well, वो तो है।
When I held your hand just now, I could sense that you've got a great affinity for phlogiston. You're extraordinarily gifted.
अरे मेरे पास बहुत सारे गिफ्ट है, क्या तुम देखना चाहोगी? नहीं।
Anyway, we'll need to use our vision now to track down Auroron. Good luck, you two.
Over here, this way! See, Lolly might say a lot of deep and confusing stuff, but this spell of hers is really something.
What was that?
Oh, Paimon was just complimenting you? Really?
तो गाइस बाय द वे मैंने गेम को रिपेयर किया है एंड आई होप अब कचिन और क्रीच का आवाज फिक्स हो गया हो। अगर फ्यूचर में वो कैरेक्टर हम लोग को दिखेंगे तो पता चलेगा।
What does she mean by deep and confusing? As far as elderly shamans go, I'd say that I'm already pretty easy to talk to. Is there any other old hag who's as fluent in the language of the youth as me?
यार ये बुढ़ी कैसे है?
But is my way of speaking still not trendy enough? I've already tried my best to match their speech patterns, but
यार ये बहुत insecure
given the
बंदी है।
looks on their faces just now, or perhaps I'm still not fashionable enough? But that can't be,
बहुत
right?
insecure औरत है भाई।
Don't tell me they're still getting the impression that I'm super old-fashioned.
लगता है ये बुढ़ी ना दिखने के लिए सब स्पेल यूज करती है खुद को। और कहाँ चली गई भाई आगे? अबे ट्रैवलर भाई दूसरों के दिमाग मतलब मन की बातों भी पढ़ रहा है क्या अब? ये कौन सा एबिलिटी मिल गया? ओह हम लोग कनेक्टेड है ना उसके साथ, उसने अपना पावर दिया है हम लोगों को थोड़ा सा। हम दोनों ने ही सुन लिया लॉल।
Now that I think about it, it's a good thing I found some helpers this time. Some things are best done with the help of friends.
चलो यार एटलीस्ट ये अच्छी बात है तो बोल रही है। टेलीपैथी दोस्तों, टेलीपैथी।
Oh? They appear to be feeling quite confident. Looks like our work will go smoothly.
अरे यार ये बेचारी ना भाग जाएगी मेरे को लगता है। मैं अगर बता दूंगा ना फिर सब सुन पा रहा। You bet, just leave it to us. और कितना दूर है? चलो चलो।
Hey, looks like there's a new camp over.
अरे मतलब क्या था ठीक से देख ही नहीं पाया। कैंप।
Judging by Paimon's experience as a guide, it definitely looks like people set up camp here.
Wait. The phlogiston here is a bit odd.
क्यों क्या हुआ?
Let me see.
है क्या यहाँ पे? अच्छा आग जलाने के लिए भी ये लोग शायद इसी चीज को यूज करते हैं।
Paimon sees a small shape here.
This is a distress signal for the masters of the Night Wind.
है?
Only someone from our tribe would recognize it. So Auroron was indeed being threatened.
Well, यार देखो मेरे को लगता है हम लोग ना ओरोरॉन पे बेकार का शक कर रहे हैं। मेरे को लगता है कोई दूसरा बंदा ही हेल्प कर रहा है, क्योंकि वो ये सब करके फिर उस साइड में जाएगा ही क्यों?
We've got to find him. Leaving such a subtle mark implies that he was trying to be discreet. In other words, he was probably under the Fatui's watch.
कैपिबारा एंजॉय कर रहा है अपना व्यू।
If they notice us, we can just charge in and fight them to the death. But what if my darling grandson is also there? I can't have him caught in the crossfire.
इसका grandson भी है? Oh my God, दोस्तों।
No, I've got to be careful. Otherwise he'd get hit as well. How annoying.
अरे यार ये बहुत
No, I've got to stay calm and keep my composure.
Well guys, मेरे को एक चीज मतलब होयो से पूछना है कि यार देखो मॉमी कैरेक्टर तुम लोग बना रहे हो वो तो मैं समझ रहा हूँ, बट ग्रैनीज कैसे ऐसे दिख रहे हैं? फारूजान का तो फिर भी चलो ठीक है, वो तो उसका तो एज रुक गया था। इसका क्या सीन है भाई? ये क्या स्पेल वेल क्या यूज कर रही है खुद को? मैं इसका रियल देखना भी नहीं चाहता। लिटरली ग्रैनी है ये, बट उस हिसाब से देखा जाए तो मैं तो इससे भी बड़ा हूँ उम्र में। मतलब 500 साल से तो मैं बेहोश था भाई। मतलब मेरी उम्र तो हजारों साल होगी प्रोबेबली।
Take it easy.
और हजारों साल से मैं इसी हाइट पे हूँ। ओहो डायनासोर्स। यार ये जगह तो काफी अच्छी लग रही है।
People staying here too.
Wait a second. The phlogiston around here is jumbled up.
अरे इधर उधर चला गया।
I can also smell a mix of elements in the air. Pyro, electro, and some other elements as well.
तो इसका क्या मतलब?
Each told us that you were super amazing. No wonder you can sense so many more things than us.
It's about time that little brat said something nice about me. There are signs of a struggle here. Judging from what's left on the scene, There must have been a fight.
किसी के मन की बातें
After
पढ़ लेना
that,
भाई
the
बहुत
factions seem to have
बहुत
gone their
मतलब
separate ways.
खतरनाक एबिलिटी है वो।
Both the phlogiston and the elemental traces in the air support that.
तुम लिटरली किसी के साथ दोस्ती भी नहीं कर सकते, ना दोस्ती ना दुश्मनी, कुछ नहीं कर सकते भाई, तुमको सब पता चल जाएगा वो अंदर क्या सोच रहा है तुम्हारे बारे में। चलो ट्रैवलर के लिए एटलीस्ट ये टेम्पोररीली है।
Do you still remember the little mark we found before? Paimon's thinking, what if Auroron wanted to leave another distress signal, but was caught by the Fatui?
हो सकता है। हो सकता है ऑरोरॉन को पकड़ के ले गए, वो बेचारा अकेला क्या ही
Given there
करेगा।
are 2 signals leading from here, we should split up as well.
ओके
I'll take this direction and leave the other one to you.
ठीक है। अरे मैंने काट देता हूँ मैं गलती से।
Auroron, what the heck were you doing? It's one thing to trouble me, but now I had to bring other people into this as well. Ah, you little brat.
And off she goes.
लिटिल ब्रैट होता है
Traveler, did
भाई,
you
वो
hear all that
ब्रैटल
as
में
well?
पहुंच चुका है।
Once
हाँ, मैं
Lolly
सभी सुन पा रहा
left,
हूँ।
that voice went away as well. Paimon even tried calling her name inside Paimon's head, but there was no response.
दूर चली गई ना।
So you were thinking the same thing. Paimon also thought that if we could hear what she was thinking, then she could probably also hear what we were thinking in our heads.
पर वो नहीं सुन पा रही।
She did say that she was quite adept at this spell, and it doesn't sound like she's had any trouble with it in the past.
पर क्लियरली दिखे रहा है वो।
Maybe we're a special case and can hear her thoughts as a side effect. If you think about it, she's really got a lively inner world. It paints quite a different picture from Paimon's first impression of.
काफी इनसिक्योर और पैनिक करने वाली औरत है ये अंदर से, मेरी तरह। ओके ये फूल ले लेते हैं थोड़ा। चलो देखते हैं यहाँ पे
See
क्या
some
मिलता है।
traces here. Let's follow them and see if we can find
यार
anything up
कितना
ahead.
दूर है। कुछ है क्या? क्या?
Did you find something?
इधर आके खत्म हो रहा है, जानबूझ के किसी ने मतलब डिस्ट्रैक्ट करने के लिए ये वाला पाथ बनाया है क्या?
Huh. So we can't tell where Auroron might have gone from here. That's weird. The phlogiston trail suddenly stops. We can't make anything of these footprints either. But he can't have just evaporated into thin air, right? We know he wasn't alone. He had all those Fatui with him.
हो सकता है यार हम ही लोग ट्रैप के अंदर फंस गए हो।
So, you can hear the sounds of the wind from beneath the earth.
ओह, अभी ये कौन है? कौन है भाई तू? अबे मेरे दिमाग में घुस गया भाई कोई तो। कौन है भाई तू? कहाँ आ गया मैं? अबे ये तो नाइट किंगडम में पहुंच गया मैं शायद। हाँ नाइट किंगडम ही है ये। अरे भाई कौन है भाई तू? अबे ये कौन सा
I'm very
कैरेक्टर है?
sorry, but please do not
छूना
move.
मत,
I have no
छूना
desire
मत,
to
छूना
hurt
मत,
you.
छूना मत मुझे।
I apologize that our first meeting has to take place
अबे
like
ये
this.
है कौन?
It's just that you're much like one of those animals with ears that perk
Animals?
up as soon as it senses danger in their environment.
अबे साले कुछ स्पाइडरमैन बोलने कम से कम मुझे।
And given your combat proficiency, I would not have been able to gain an advantage over you if you were anywhere else in the world. However, you're now in the Night Kingdom, a familiar domain to the Masters of the Night Wind.
तो ये मास्टर्स ऑफ द नाइट विंड का ही बंदा है। वो लोग तो फ्रीली आ जा सकते हैं ना यहाँ पे।
Hello, traveler.
ओह ये ओ
I'm
भाई,
Auroron,
ओ
the one you've
भाई।
been searching for.
गाइस देखो मेरे को याद नहीं कि जो वॉइस हम लोगों को कैपिटानो में सुनाया गया था, कि मतलब वो लास्ट सीन में पिछले आर्कन क्वेस्ट के कैपिटानो के साथ, वो ये इसके साथ सेम वॉइस है कि नहीं मैं एक बार जाके सुनूंगा। बट यार ये क्या बंदा है भाई मतलब ये तो एक स्पेशल कैरेक्टर ही हो गया भाई। मैं तो कोई नॉर्मल वैसे एनपीसी टाइप सोच रहा था।
Ah, the Fatui's custody. I see. So even Granny has told you that I was coerced by the Fatui. I'm afraid you've been brought here by a lie, like a false omen in the lingering smoke.
तो तू क्या भाई उनके साथ जाके मिल गया?
My friend and I only left those traces to lure you here.
हाँ,
Deceiving you was
लगी रहा था
never
मुझे।
our true intent, however. It was simply the fastest and most feasible way for us to set up a meeting.
कैप्टन।
Greetings, traveler
ओ
from
भाई
afar.
नहीं भाई, ओ भाई नहीं भाई, नहीं 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 कुछ ज़्यादा ही हो रहा है। नहीं मैं ज़्यादा ओवर रिएक्ट कर रहा हूँ, सो सॉरी। ओके फाइनली हम लोग दी फर्स्ट हार्डवेंजर से मिल रहे हैं, दी कैपिटानो या फिर द कैप्टन।
Be careful with this traveler. His soul is temporarily restrained by us, and it appears to have become more fragile in the process.
क्या?
It's taking all my concentration to hold on to him.
अरे बाप रे।
It was I who tasked Auroron with leaving the traces to lead you here, and
क्या
I
क्या
who
बात
used the
कर रहे हो?
Master's ritual to bring your soul to the Night Kingdom.
क्या
I've
चाहिए
heard
तुझे?
much about you from the past encounters you've had with my colleagues. Given the present situation in Natlan, I would like to sincerely request a formal meeting with you.
हाँ बहुत
in
बहुत ज़्यादा
person.
फॉर्मल है ये, बहुत ही ज़्यादा फॉर्मल मीटिंग है जहाँ पे मैं कुछ कर ही नहीं सकता।
I will use the opportunity to explain my goals and motivations to you, as well as why I mistrust Malwika, the Pyro Archon. I believe there is little reason for you to blindly follow her plan.
ठीक है भाई तेरा साइड भी सुन लेते हैं, बता।
If you would like to hear our intel, then find us to the east of the stadium. But
हैं?
remember, not a word of this to anyone. I would like to avoid any further conflict.
अरे यार अच्छा ठीक है भाई, इसका इंटेल भी मैं सुन लूंगा भाई। एक साइड का स्टोरी मैं क्यों सुनूं, दोनों साइड के स्टोरी सुनने चाहिए दोस्तों।
You will
Capital
see
is a
me
Chad,
again once
guys.
you return to reality. No matter what I say, please help me keep this a secret. This is all to avoid dragging Granny into this conflict.
अरे यार ये तुम लोगों ने सालों मेरे को कॉन्फ्लिक्ट में फंसा दिया उल्टा, हरामी लोग। मैं तो घूम के देखा भी नहीं चाहती करते। तो चलो भाई मुझे नाटक करना है। पाइमन को तो वो आया ही नहीं यहाँ पे, उसको पता ही नहीं कुछ।
Hey, what happened just now? You suddenly collapsed and stopped responding.
अरे मैं ठीक हूँ पाइमन, इसका सोल ही खींच लिया था भाई।
Hey, why are you sitting on the ground? Are you okay?
मैं मेडिटेट कर रहा था।
Lolly! He froze for a moment and then just collapsed to the ground.
Could it have been those leftover remnants from the Night Kingdom? Do you have any itches or pain anywhere?
नहीं नहीं मैं तो बिल्कुल ठीक हूँ भाई,
Don't
कुछ तो
worry.
हुआ ही नहीं
We
है
can
मेरे
take a
साथ।
short break. Sorry, I know I asked for your help. But had I known you were feeling unwell, I wouldn't have taken you on this trip with me.
अरे वो सब ठीक है भाई। यार ये चीज़ है ना बड़ी हार्ड हो जाती है जब भी ऑपोजिट साइड का कोई तुमको बोल रहा है कि नहीं मेरा सीक्रेट पकड़ के चलो, और तुमको पता भी नहीं कि वो सही है गलत है क्या चल रहा है। नहीं करना चाहिए। लीड पहले इंटेल पहले ले लेते ना, फिर मैं जज करूंगा। बिना इंटेल के क्यों जज करूंगा?
If you're feeling sick, you should just say so. See, Lolly should be able to, exorcise
अरे
any
मैं ठीक
ghosts or
हूँ
weird
पाइमन।
stuff that you picked up in the Night Kingdom.
पाइमन बहुत केयर कर।
A seasoned traveler must know the importance of not pushing yourself beyond your limit.
अरे हाँ भाई मैं
If
ठीक
you
हूँ
need
यार,
anything
लेक्चर
from
मत दो।
me, just say the word.
अरे नहीं
In
भाई।
any case, let's take a bit more time to rest now. Need to be more careful next time.
Feeling better yet, Traveler?
All right,
हाँ,
let's
मैं
get ready. I followed my phlogiston trail earlier to a stronghold guarded by soldiers. I have a feeling that Auroron is probably being held inside.
अब क्या वो victim की acting करेगा? बचाओ मेरे को, बचाओ.
Oh, so it's close by. Then let's head over right away.
Well, I recruited you to be my helper, which means we're in this together.
यार ये
Like
formality
the
बंद
wind in the
करो.
clouds. We either move as one or not at all. But if you want to make it up to me, then just be sure to fight extra hard when the time comes.
यार कोई मेरा सोल मेरे बॉडी से खींच के मेरे को किसी दूसरे रेल में भेज देगा और फिर वापस भेज देगा तो आई थिंक मैं भी थोड़ा टायर्ड हो ही जाऊंगा. ओके, कितना दूर है? ये कलेक्ट कर लेते हैं.
Look over there.
Huh? I don't think she sees someone in the middle of the camp.
यार इनको क्या बेकार में पीटना होगा मेरे को. क्यों भाई?
That's Auroron. So he really was taken by the Fatui.
Jokes on me, दोस्तों.
All right, we'll take the lead.
मैं तो इसके फेस को घूरता हूँ. ये इलेक्ट्रो कैरेक्टर है.
Hey, quit daydreaming. Don't you have work to do?
I cannot see the sun.
अबे तो हुडी उतार लेना अपनी.
What?
Without the sun, I cannot see the truth. You are currently blocking the light, so I must beseech you to move aside.
Huh? Okay, Mr. Philosopher. That's enough mumbo jumbo.
Wow. I'm going to rip that guy's head right off.
अरे यार ये सब एक ओवरऑन कर रहा है भाई. मैं बता ही दे दूं क्या भाई, क्या विक्टिम बनने की एक्टिंग कर रहा है बंदा.
See, Lolly's struggling to control her temper now.
Are you ready?
अरे
Let's go kick their
let's
butts.
go.
On my
I'm always
count.
ready.
3, 2, 1.
अरे कुछ ज्यादा ही जल्दी काउंट कर लिया इसने तो.
Still trying to resist? You've got no idea who you're up against.
हाँ, पता नहीं सीधा नहीं लगे कब खेल पाऊंगा. यार जल्दी मर जाओ, देखो टाइम नहीं है मेरे पास. अरे हाँ ये भूत है, इसको ही मारना
An
होगा.
oversight on my part.
Leaving so soon.
Justice is blind.
अरे भाई
I guess this is it.
कहाँ गया?
Prepare yourself.
अरे साले कहाँ गया? ये रहा, मर गया.
Run from death.
अरे और आगे.
What is this?
अरे भाई 3 सेकंड रुक जा. Let's go.
Shoot on sight.
Killjoy.
इनको पहले मारता हूँ, मोटा तो मर जाएगा.
You can't run. Well, silence. I see through you. Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun. You can't hurry up. Roasted fry.
अरे
Cook this.
आराम आनी चाहिए मेरे को.
Quietly now.
मेरे को मेरे कैरेक्टर्स को और अपग्रेड करना होगा. हो गया.
Auroron!
Granny!
वाह वाह वाह, आवाज सुन रहे हो बंदे की. ग्रैनी चाटा खाया.
Paimon knows she's called Granny Eats to Lead, but it's still kind of weird hearing someone actually call her Granny.
Well, हाँ
And
वो तो है.
greetings to you too, Gramps.
अबे नहीं मतलब देखो हूँ मैं टेक्निकली ग्रैम्स. किसी ने भाई बहुत हजारों सालों बाद मेरे को सच बोल दिया.
What did you just call him?
Gramps? Is that not right? You're Granny's friend, are you not? You seem to
And मेरी
be
एज भी ज्यादा है,
approximately the
खाली
same
उसी
age as
की
her,
वजह से
so
भी
I
नहीं.
figured you've got to be
मैं तेरे
Gramps.
ग्रैनी से भी बड़ा हूँ.
How many times have I told you? It doesn't work like that. There are a lot of people who look about the same age as me.
भाई
You can't
ये
go
क्या-
around calling everyone Gramps or
यार
Granny.
ये ओरोरॉन क्या हरामी बंदा है भाई. बच्चों जैसी एक्टिंग करता है साले।
Oh, wait. He's not a child, is he? Don't tell Paimon he's one of those people who look like an adult but are actually only 8 or 9 years old.
ये बहुत हरामी बंदा है, मेरे को इतना पता है।
Oh, your words have pierced my heart like a thorned vine. Given how hard those thorns are to remove, I may just need to find a pair of tweezers.
इसीलिए इसने मेरे को बोला था यार, मैं उधर कैसा भी बिहेव करूं कुछ मत बोलूं।
Why are you so upset? You can just say yes or no.
Of course I'm not a child. It's just Granny always taught me to show gratitude where it's due. And since the masters of the Night Wind raised me collectively, I basically see everyone above a certain age as an elder I should look up to.
The way he talks is definitely cheap. क्या बोलूँ मैं? So you treat everyone like they are your uncles and aunties. Uncle auntie तो नहीं बोला, grams के।
Exactly.
वाह, बहुत बढ़िया।
But if you keep that up, then everyone's going to be your senior.
And do you think saying all of this is gonna save you from a scolding, Auroron? Haven't I told you 100 times since you were a kid? Heed the 3 warnings.
Be wary of beasts prowling around, scammers looking for their next victim, and strange people who appear out of nowhere.
बच्चों जैसा treat करते हैं, literally बच्चों जैसा।
So you do remember, and you just chose to ignore them. I always knew that living on your own was going to get you into trouble sooner or later. But getting kidnapped? That really takes the cake. You won't always be able to rely on other people coming to your rescue, you know. You're just lucky we got here when we did. Or we might be launching another search and rescue operation to find out where they put your severed head.
कि ये सब के पीछे ये है।
I'm sorry, Granny. I'll be more careful next time.
इसके कान है, दांत भी थोड़ा मैंने नोटिस किया।
Next time? Oh, good one. You think there'll be a next time after this? Not a chance. They didn't hurt you, did they?
मेरे को तो देखो दोस्तों, नहीं लगता अगर कोई इसको हर्ट करता तो बचता।
No, they just asked me a lot of questions about Natlan's terrain and made me draw a map of the ley line distribution.
Okay, now answer me honestly. Were you the one who helped the captain escape after his battle with the Pyro Archon?
No, Granny, यही बोलेगा साला।
Yes.
हैं?
So why did you do it?
अच्छा, विक्टिम गेम खेलेगा, ये बोलेगा नहीं मेरे को तो भाई पकड़ के जोर जबरदस्ती किया गया मेरे साथ।
Because they said they would need my help from there on out. They also said that if I refused, they'd just come to you, Granny, and they'd already figured out a way to make you do their bidding.
Hey, I'm no ordinary Granny. Would they really dare to come after me? And you? Did the gods give you a brain just for you to not use it? Did you really believe everything they said at face value? Thankfully, the Pyro Archon only asked that we find the mysterious individual from the Masters of the Night Wind, and didn't slap your name on a wanted poster. Don't think for a second that she doesn't know what's happening, even if the truth that you see will soon manifest into reality. There is still no need to preemptively panic. Have you forgotten the words that I've taught you?
I'm sorry.
Forget it. We can submit the details of this camp and the defeated Fatui as evidence of your... Let's clean this place up and get back to the city. Auroron, you better remember this lesson well and seriously reflect on your actions.
Sounds good. Should I bring some of my homegrown vegetables as well?
Your vegetables?
Yes. I grow a lot of fresh produce in my garden. I
कौन
hope
से
the
एंगल से
Pyro
फार्मर दिखता
Archon
है?
won't be too picky about the selection.
Now's not the time to be thinking about that. If you do come face to face with the Pyro Archon, the first thing you should do is...
Recite the 3 warnings.
Huh?
अरे
No!
नहीं,
You
अरे
should
नहीं।
emphasize that you were not in cahoots with the Fatui.
यार ये बहुत हरामी बंदा है यार, ये पूरा क्लूलेस होने की एक्टिंग करता है, इसको सब पता रहता है, बिल्कुल मेरी तरह।
How exactly did the masters raise this guy?
Oh,
मैं
right.
तो पाइमोन को भी कुछ नहीं बोल सकता। ओके गाइस, तो आई थिंक इस पार्ट को हम लोग यहीं तक रखेंगे, थोड़ा ज़्यादा खिंच गया है, ज़्यादा वीडियो को बड़ा नहीं करेंगे। एंड हम लोग इसके बाद जाएंगे पायरो आर्कन से मिलेंगे, सब बातें होंगी। एंड मेरे को वो इंटेल भी देखना है कि किस वजह से मेरे को कैपिटानो ने पकड़ा। तो दोस्तों अगर आप लोगों को वीडियो अच्छा लगा हो एंड अगर आप लोगों को वीडियो अच्छा लगा तो प्लीज़ वीडियो को एक लाइक कर दो एंड चैनल को भी ज़रूर से सब्सक्राइब कर देना। एंड मैं आपको जल्दी मिलता हूँ इसके नेक्स्ट पार्ट में। तो तब तक के लिए बाय बाय।